Hello you guys, welcome to today's video. I'm actually starting filming this video a little bit later in the day today. I thought it would be fun to do kind of like an evening, get it all done before Christmas video. I've got some wrapping, I'm gonna share a yummy dinner recipe with you guys. I've also got cleaning motivation and tons of other things in this video. So if you enjoyed these types of get it all done videos, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I wanted to get some wrapping done in this video because I'm sure that a lot of you have some last minute wrapping to do too, but I wanted to share my new planner because it literally just got delivered by the Amazon person, and I am so picky when it comes to planners, and so if you are too, I figured I would share this with you, and if this is like your cup of tea, then I'll leave it linked in my description box because I'm very picky about planners. I like a certain like layout. So this is the Happy Planner, and I got this on Amazon, but I also know that they sell this brand at Michael's too, so you might be able to like actually look at them in store. And I was a little skeptical buying online because you can't physically like turn the pages and look at it, but I had felt like how this felt in the store, just like not the right layout. So I shopped around and found the layout I wanted on Amazon. So they seemingly are very customizable. But this is what the front of it looks like. I need to like take this little sticker off, but it says dream big, work hard, stay focused, which I love. The gold and the green is really pretty. So I liked that. And then, so it's a 12-month planner. So it starts in January and then it goes to December of next year. So one of the things that I am really particular about, if you don't know, I'm an elementary school teacher. So my day is very divided into like sections, morning, afternoon, and then after school, evening. So the way that I like my planner to be is I love to have a monthly thing like this. I mostly use the monthly for like I'll put in like when I'm gonna post like YouTube videos or deadlines or just things like that, so I can just see my whole month overview, any like holidays or major events or anything crazy on here. Then, because my week to week is jam-packed, my week to week looks like this. So Monday through Friday, and then it's got the times here down the side, so from the morning all the way until the evening. And I love this because it's just so, it's so like, I don't know, for me being able to see it chronologically like throughout the day, morning to night, it just makes, I don't know, to me it makes sense. But I am very excited about this. Each month also has at the beginning like a little thing where you can set intentions for the month or goals, things that you like need to get done throughout the month, and I love that too. So this is what that page looks like. It's just at the beginning of every month. But I love that, and I love having just like one planner that is from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. So this is a 12-month. I know some people like 18-month planners, or you know, may even like a different layout. And then I think in the back, let me see if it has anything like special in the back. No, it doesn't have anything fancy. So I do have some leftover stickers from the planner I had last year, so I'll probably use them in this because this also does not come with stickers or anything, but this was very affordable. This planner was $17, and most planners that are like this cost like $30, $40. One year I got an Erin Condren planner. I think that was like my first year teaching. I think that was like a $50 planner, just because of like how much stuff you could pack into it. This is just simple and will help me to organize my life, but I thought I would share. I'll leave it linked in the description box. But now I'm gonna get to wrapping some presents. I just have 2 presents for Jack, even though we said we weren't gonna do presents this year. I'm still getting him these things because 1, he needed a new belt, and 2, he wanted a Hydro Flask. So I got him one. And then I have like a little thing I need to wrap up for our mailman. So I'm gonna get to wrapping.
Back here once again, holidays and cheer, but now I got my eye set on you. I'm not gonna play it safe. It's going down on Christmas Day. 'Cause I've been trying to tell you in every way. Yeah, I've been trying to show you, but somehow felt making plans, make you understand. I'm not gonna play it safe. I'm not gonna play it safe. It's going down on Christmas Day. 'Cause I've been trying to tell you in every way. Yeah, I've been trying to show you, but somehow felt I wanna have someone to hold. Walking through the falling snow. Oh, oh. I've been trying to tell you in every way, but now I'll get it done. I'm not going away and right around the mistletoe. I'm gonna let my feelings show. Oh, oh. I've been waiting for so long for you, but now I got it planned. I know just what to do. 'Cause I've been trying to tell you in every way. Yeah, I've been trying to show you, but somehow felt I wanna have someone to hold. Walking through the
Okay, so I just finished wrapping the 2 presents that I needed to wrap for Jack, and I wanted to show you what we are doing for the mailman. So I just wrote like a little card here, and then this is one of those like gift card holders, and I put like a $10 Panera gift card in here, and I'm gonna slip this in the mailbox when he comes tomorrow. So just a little tip or trick that you could do for your mailman. I've seen so many great ideas, but honestly I'm not super crafty and Pinteresty because I'm so busy. So this is gonna have to do, but I know he'll appreciate it. So I'm gonna go take all this stuff downstairs, and now I need to clean the bed sheets, like put them in the wash, and I need to do a little bit of other cleaning downstairs. So let's go do that.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree, the leaves are so unchanging. Oh Christmas tree, oh Christmas.
So like I said, we're gonna start by throwing the bed sheets into the washing machine. I had a couple of other small loads of laundry that I wanted to do on this particular day, and I also wanted to do a light cleanup of the kitchen, the bathroom, and the living room. Let me know what your plans are for Christmas. If you're watching this, I am hosting it on Christmas Eve, so let me know what your plans are for Christmas. Are you doing anything with your family or friends, and what are some of your favorite holiday traditions?
Pleasure do you bring me?
Make sure you guys stick around to the end of the video so you can see the really yummy dinner recipe that I have for you guys. It is so simple. I also have a new cake recipe that I'm trying out for the first time with my family on Christmas Day, and if it is really good, I will definitely be sharing the recipe and let you know how I modified it just a little bit. I kind of like did a pairing of like icing with cake that's a little different than what the recipe calls for, but if it's good, I will definitely be sure to share it. What are some of your favorite holiday baked goods? I feel like this year I made so many cookies for my coworkers, my friends, and family, so let me know what some of your favorite treats are.
It's cold out.
this super cute, what's it called, like gingerbread house, but it's a gingerbread stadium at Target, and I'm curious how many of you guys have tried the ones that Target came out with this year. We're gonna try to do this one probably tomorrow night, but it like comes with like all the stuff that you would need, like the cookies and the icing, and it even has like little like food coloring packets, all the like candies, and then it even has like the little like goalposts and stuff that makes it look like a stadium. And then so that's all that like came in the kit. And then I had these like Sour Patch Kids from last year that I never ate, and they're perfect because they're like red and green, but they're like little people, so I thought we could put them like, you know, in the stadium somehow. I don't know how we will attach them, but I guess that's also like what they have these for, but we could just do like actual little Sour Patch people. I thought that would be super cute. But let me know if you guys have tried the ones from Target this year, if they're any good. I'm really excited to do this one.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all, from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be close to you.
Okay, so I had asked you guys over on Instagram to send me some questions to do a Q&A, kind of like I did last year when I wrapped presents, but instead I just decided to make it like super casual since this video is kind of like chatty and stuff. And so I'm gonna pour myself a glass of wine, but I wanted to show you guys this. We got a advent calendar this year at Sam's Club, and there's like 12 little bottles of wine. Each bottle is like basically a generous pour of wine, so 12 glasses of wine, and they're all like different kinds. This one's a Cab Sav Merlot, and like there's some whites, some rosés, you know, a bunch of different kinds. But I'm gonna go ahead and pour this into my glass, and then we'll go ahead and do the Q&A. Okay, so it's super loud in the kitchen. I was gonna do it in the kitchen, but it's super loud in there, and I've got the like washing machine doing another load, so we're just gonna do it here. So I actually film on my phone, so I'm gonna have to like stop every so often and check the questions that you guys have sent me on Instagram. But I already remember the first three that I was gonna answer. So the first one was if I have any New Year's resolution, and the answer is no, because I really just feel like I haven't had that much time to think about what my New Year's resolution is. I feel like once I get through Christmas, I've got like a few days there where I can like actually process things. So I will probably set my intentions for the new year after Christmas is over. I feel like if I had a New Year's resolution, it would be to, I don't know, like enjoy the start of my marriage. If you guys don't know, I'm getting married in June, and that was actually the next question that several of you guys had asked. Either you had asked me about how wedding planning was going, or if I was gonna share any part of wedding planning on YouTube. And I feel like my answer has to be no. And part of that is because, one, I've got a lot of friends and family who watch my channel that will also be attending my wedding, and I want it to be a surprise for them. just because I don't want to like give away the venue or anything about my dress or anything about like the food that we picked or, you know, anything. I don't want to give away too much stuff because I do have like friends and family that will watch the videos, and then it won't be as like special and it won't be as exciting when they're actually there for the wedding. So I'm not going to be sharing a whole lot of stuff on my channel. I feel like maybe after the wedding is over, I will kind of do like a, either here or over on my Instagram, I will do a like recap of things that went really well, things that I would, you know, have done differently, things that I would recommend for like people who are getting married. I might do something like that, but I just can't really see myself filming any part of the process because one, it's just like a crazy busy time and wedding planning is so stressful. And there's just like a million things to do, and I'm giving people in my life different tasks, so not everything like I'm doing. So I'm not going to ask like my mom or my best friend or somebody else to like film and document stuff for me, like for a video. So long story short, I feel like all of my intentions and my New Year's resolutions probably have something to do with like being married and, you know, like my hopes and dreams for our future. I know that we have like already, Jack and I have so many goals that we are working towards in our lives in a bunch of different ways. I'm just gonna put it that way. And we are well on our way, but I feel like that would probably be my resolution, is to enjoy like newlywed life and to continue to work towards those goals. Okay, I just had to look at some of the other questions because, again, filming on my phone and trying to check what you guys had asked me. So the next question that you guys asked me, a couple of you friends in my like actual life, not just, you know, people who know me through the internet, asked me how Josie's doing. I'm looking at her right now. So if you guys haven't been following me over on Instagram, then you may or may not know that one of the biggest reasons we're not doing Christmas gifts this year, and I had mentioned that earlier, is because Josie got really sick in August. And between August and now, December, we've had a lot of medical expenses for her. And so we just kind of made the decision that, you know, friends and family are just not really going to get gifts this year, and we're not really giving gifts to each other. And part of the reason for that is it's going to save us hundreds and hundreds of dollars. But also, I feel like this time of year, we tend to like hold back from participating in certain activities or going to do certain things because we know that we're gifting like items. And Jack and I were talking about the other day, it's like there are things that I want to do or I would like to go do that I'd like to just be able to say yes to. Like, let's just go to a really nice dinner like during Christmas break. I'm a teacher, so, you know, this is like my biggest time, one of my biggest times of the year that I have off work. You know, let's just go have a nice dinner and spend some money on a nice dinner. I really wanted to get my nails done, so I did it. I feel like those kinds of things, we're not completely limiting ourselves and saying we're not going to have any fun this holiday season at all, but we are just not really like doing the gift exchange thing, and certainly spending a lot less money than we would otherwise, just because of Josie. So the question was about Josie and not our finances, but she is doing really well. So back in August, she had like a case of anemia, and we took her to the vet, and just, you know, it was a whole thing. She had a blood transfusion. She's been on medication for months now, and every month we take her back, and the vet does like a full blood panel and checks her like blood count and makes sure she's not anemic anymore and that she's not regressing. And as of today, we are not giving her any more medication. So like nothing, we don't have to give her pills anymore at all. And so we will take her back in January, and as long as her blood is still good, then we shouldn't have to bring her back to the vet except for like a yearly appointment, and they will do that complete blood count and all of the blood work every single time we take her. Of course, we could take her anytime we want to otherwise, like they have all of our stuff. If we felt like she was acting funny and we just wanted to double check and be sure, we could always bring her in. But it is really, truly the best news that we could have asked for, and kind of a miracle that it has worked out the way that it has, because that like initial time that we took her to the vet in August, we were pretty sure we were gonna lose her for good, and that we wouldn't get to bring her home. And you know, now we've had her here for another like 5 months, so that's just so incredibly cool and special. So thank you guys for asking about her, and follow me over on Instagram if you're not, because I do post a little bit more, you know, like personal life and behind the scenes and daily update stuff over there too. Okay, so I am going to answer one more question because I feel like I could sit here and talk to you guys forever, but any questions I don't answer, I will do another Q&A. I will probably do it on Instagram though, not over here on YouTube. I'll just do another question box and ask you guys and answer questions over there. But the last question I wanted to answer is one that I feel like I get frequently in like my DMs, or, you know, people will, in my real life, you know, people that I work with that follow me here, or friends of mine will often ask me like, I watch your socials and I just, you know, how are you so motivated? How are you so positive? How are you always in a good mood, or always, okay, well, first of all, that's not true at all. We know that social media only gives people the smallest little snapshot of who someone is as a person. Most of you don't know hardly anything about me at all. What I choose to share on social media is very tailored for a reason. I think, one, people really misuse social media in a way that they say whatever they want, whenever they want, however they want, and it's stuff that they wouldn't say out loud in real life to another person. That's not me. Anything I share and post on my social media is 100% authentically who I am, and it is something I would have no problem saying to someone else's face. And I think that sometimes that comes across as a lot of positivity and encouragement, because that's really, in a nutshell, just who I am. I'm a school teacher, so I spend most of my day singing and being rainbows and sunshine and lollipops. And that doesn't mean that I don't have off days, bad days, sad days, mad days, days where I feel anxious. I think it's just, I have coping skills and I know how to handle my emotions, and I had really great parents that raised me well, and I have friends in my corner, and you know, I think that I don't choose to share those things not because they're not real, but because I don't want to play the victim card. Instead, I'd rather play the, I know other people are probably feeling the way that I feel right now too, so what would I want to hear? Like, what do I want to hear right now from a friend? And then I'll share that, or I'll post that. That's like, you know, take time for you, take a deep breath, you know, relax, let the little things go. It's not a big deal. I think some people call that toxic positivity, and for me, I don't call it that. I call that, this is what I would want to hear, so that's what I'm going to share to other people. I'm never going to get on social media for the most part and like whine and complain about my life. Even when I was sharing the stuff that was going on with Josie, it was because I just really wanted prayers. I didn't need or want sympathy or like anything else like that. I just really needed people to pray for her, and y'all came through with that. And that's really what my platform is all about. It's not to, you know, get on and just moan and groan. I feel like we do that enough in our daily lives, and we get fed a lot of that too, from whether it be the media or other influencers or whatever. We just get fed a lot of that I think there needs to be more people in the world that have that light and that want to share that light. So it's not that I never have bad days, it's that, you know, what I choose to put on my social media is very purposeful and intentional, and that doesn't mean that I don't get sad. I'm human too, but just know that you always have the choice with what you put out there, and you also, to some extent, have a choice with how you handle your emotions and choose to handle things, and you know, learn coping skills to cope with stuff that's going on in your life. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling. So I'm going to have a little bit more of this wine. I'm not going to finish the whole thing. This is a huge glass. But I'm going to have a little bit more of this wine, and then we're going to get started on dinner. I have a really good recipe to share with you guys. This is the literal fastest dinner. Under 10 minutes. Under 10 minutes to make this dinner, and it is so good. So let's go to the kitchen so I can show you what it is. Okay, so sorry it's kind of loud because the washing machine's still going, but this is the dinner that I'm making tonight. This is super, super easy. It is a gnocchi tomato soup with spinach. Literally, you need 3 ingredients, and it takes I'm not even kidding, like less than 10 minutes to make, and then I will probably just let it sit and get like really flavorful and let all the flavors meld together. But all you need is just one packet of gnocchi, and this is like a 16-ounce packet, and then just buy literally a can of tomato soup. So you need like 32 ounces, so each one of these cans is like 18 ounces. So I'm just going to use both of them and just have it be a little bit more soupy. But I got 2 cans of this, and then you need some spinach. And I think the recipe calls for 2 cups, but you could obviously put more or less depending on, you know, like how much you wanted. It does wilt down, so if you wanted a lot of spinach, you could do a little bit more. But you just put all of this into your pot. I'm using my Dutch oven, and I'm just gonna let it sit here on the stove and simmer for like, you know, 30 minutes to an hour or so, and then you can serve it or whatever. And what I love about the Dutch oven or any kind of pot like that is I can just put it like this in the fridge and then reheat it on the stove when I want to eat it again. But this is gonna literally, I mean, all of these things, 3 ingredients, less than 10 minutes, gonna take no time to put together at all. I should probably also mention that because these are just potato dumplings, this is a great vegetarian recipe. So if you're a vegetarian, or if you have like any vegetarian friends and you need some like really delicious recipe to serve them when they come over for dinner, then this would be a really good one to use. So I just let the gnocchi sit in the pot with the lid on and get really like warm for several minutes before I took the lid off. And then I'm just gonna add in, I think it said 2 cups of spinach, but like I said, you could do more or less depending on your taste. I didn't season it because there was plenty of salt and seasoning in the cans of tomato soup, but if you're using regular tomato sauce or you wanna add other seasonings to this, you could do that as well. But super simple, easy recipe that you could serve in less than 10 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you, and I'll see you guys again real soon in a brand new one. Bye guys.